Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is to Mr. Lucky Udu. I want to address Lucky Udu's message. A couple of days ago, Lucky Udu came out. I think about 2 days ago, I saw a video where Lucky Udu was begging Nigerians and saying that things are getting really bad for him and things are not going as planned. And so Lucky Udu needs the help of Nigerians. Now, when I thought about it, I have to equate things with my own self and say that I'm going to speak based on my experience in life. Now, Lucky Udu, first I want to start with, I wasn't expecting such messages that you are going to come to the public and tell them that you are broke. And the reason why I was not expecting it is basically because as a man, when there is life, when there is hope, when there is struggle still going on, when your limbs are not cut off, when your hands are not cut off, when your legs are not cut off, why do you come to the public to beg for money? The same thing that Seeking did, and now nobody hears about Seeking because there was a backlash on Seeking for begging for money from Nigerians. I even decided to donate 1 million naira for Seeking, but Seeking, my request was for Seeking to come to Ogun State, not to stay in Lagos State. I was born and brought up in Ojo local government area, and my life has been, I was born in Lagos. My life, everything was in Lagos. But when I looked at Lagos for over 2 years of my life, when I begin to struggle at the age of 17, 18, I was sleeping on Lekki, the dustbin, that Lekki roundabout. There was a dustbin where they used to heap dirty, where you will see welcome to, that's Lekki, I think it's Ikate, close to that Canadian embassy, VFS Canadian embassy. There is a tunnel there, there's one gutter there. I used to sleep around that place for over 2 years. Before, I was a computer guru, not like I went there and I started learning computer before I became who I am. I was a computer guru before I even went to Lekki. But when I went there, I don't understand the institutions around there. I don't understand companies. I don't understand how things work. It was a bloody new environment for me. So the right thing for me to do was for me to learn and for me to adapt to a way of survival. So for me to adapt, that was when I started learning how to barb, because I don't know how to meet with industries. I'm not this outgoing person. So I was dying. I was sleeping on the dustbin. And after a period of time, the guy who trained me how to barb, I became very good. In the history of my barbing, when I was barbing, I barbed hair for over 6 years. In the 6 years that I barb hair, that I cut hair for people, all the people that barb hair that I learned from, and I know all around that place called Itedo, that's close to Dome Church, this present house. If anyone barb or they barb anybody's hair, they are expecting somebody to give them something. So everybody raise their hand when they barb your hair and you like the hair and you are like, oh, I like your haircut. People begin to raise their hand and say, hey, Baba, twale. And before you know, the person who barbed the hair would give you extra tip to appreciate you for your work. No client of mine, till when I finish barbing, there is nobody on the surface of the earth that will tell you that I barb him and I was praising him so that he will give me a tip. I never beg anybody in my entire life. I believe that you will pay me according to how good I work, not how I try to, use some kind of stylish way to extort money from you. You already saw the hair that I barb for you. Is it good enough? If it's good enough, there are people who have tipped me. There are people that have given me beyond my expectation. But I have a price list here, and you have barbed and I've done my work. You should pay me according to my charges. Now, if you decide to bless me, that's on you, but I will never manipulate you. And in my life, when I moved, I saw that things were not, I started picking up, I started understanding the industry of computers and things that are going on. And I started going into my computer stuff back. And I started making money. But the money I was making, I realized immediately that this type of money, plus the money they are calling in Lekki to buy house, I can't. And I want to raise a family. I believe environment is the first thing. So I have to look for a space in Ogun State. Now in Ogun State, I'm a fucking millionaire. I can come to Lagos, I can choose any house I like, and I will buy. As far as say no past 200 million, I will buy the house. I am now a king dominating environment, turning things upside down, making life happen for people that I don't even know, helping communities in the best way I can. That has to do with the grace of God. But what is the policy that is behind the man? 3 years ago, things were still a little bit difficult. I still carry clipper. I have a shop. I am a landlord already. I have tenants. But when I saw that it was important for me to work, I can't beg my tenants. I will not say pay ahead. I will barb. I still a barb. Now, I believe I have a barbing salon. I have people that are working for me. But for you to now find it comfortable as men in Nigeria, in the name of activism, you will now come and start begging Nigerians. Your hands are working, your legs are working, and you still think that it is proper for you to beg. It makes no sense. I wouldn't want to say certain things behind the scene about our discussion in the past, so you shouldn't think that it is me trying to attack you. No, I'm not trying to attack you. You didn't offend me, I did not offend you, but there was a disagreement somewhere. And when you look at it, if you can reflect on it now, you will see it's your fault. But money does not come first in anything I want to do. And it's not that I don't like money. I want it. I still need to hustle. I'm not there yet at all. But have discipline and principle. Not that anything happened to you guys will jump on social media. I have never begged any human being on the surface of this earth to give me something. The only person that I have begged for money in my life is my blood sister. And I command my wife to give me money. No, I wouldn't beg my wife for money. I tell her, hey, I need this money. I know you have it. Give it to me. I will return it back to you. And she's doing excellent. She gets shop everywhere. She's the manager. She has her own thing. She has her own car. She has a head. That is as a result of consistently staying with me in thin and thick time. I would appreciate you accordingly. And she knows it's not, I don't even appreciate her accordingly. I appreciate her excessively. But you men, why are you becoming so weak? The social media now, you are turning it into a begging ground. It is shameful. It is disrespectful. If your skill is not good enough, move into something else. If you are saying, do you remember this guy? Do you remember this guy? You know, the problem of most of you who come on activists and do all this kind of stuff, the problem is that you might be educated, and I believe you are. The problem is you don't have skills. Social media is for you to trade something, not just for you to talk. Because if you talk, no matter how good I know how to talk, people will get tired of the way I articulate my words, and they will hear someone who articulates their words better than me, because the sound of words look like music. Sometimes people just get tired of the video for some time. They don't just want to listen to him. Wizkid or Burna Boy is the person they want to listen to at that moment. No matter what the video do during that period, it wouldn't work. Same thing happens. So if you cannot monetize, don't employ too many people. I am doing my social media stuff. My YouTube is giving me some tip. TikTok, I'm not making any shishi. All the money that have been given to me on TikTok, I swear to God, if I remove 1 naira, may no better for me. I don't touch the money. I don't even know what is there. So expecting because you come to no, but what is this? I have a skill that is tangible. That skill is my product. Go and learn a skill. The same thing, so your life will not be like very dark man. moving from one place to another? Are you trying to open NGO? Think about it, my brother, and change your direction. Stop begging. I would have given you money. I would have just said, okay, let me reach out to Lokubu to give him money. But if I give you now, tomorrow you can still do the same thing. And that means I am stimulating a bad habit within Nigerians. You don't take me anything to give you 1 million or 1.5 million, but I would not do it. Think about your life and change.